Remember when Donald Trump told Hillary Clinton that if he was in charge, she would be in jail? Let's play that video just to jog your memory about this.
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Since the election, Donald Trump has said that actually investigating or jailing Hillary Clinton just isn't a priority. But now Donald Trump has actually made it clear it was all a ruse from the beginning to bamboozle low information voters from the get-go. Trump has been doing this hilarious thank you tour 2016, and he stopped in Grand Rapids, Michigan a few days ago. And at some point when Trump was talking about who knows what, the crowd started chanting "lock her up," and Trump had a surprisingly honest response. Here is a tweet from NBC News' Alexandra Jaffe, who said, "Whoa, chant of lock her up from the crowd." Trump replies, "That plays great before the election. Now we don't care." And we have video of Donald Trump admitting it was just a way to bamboozle people into voting for him. Here's the video.
Okay, right? Because I heard my opponent had scheduled Michigan unexpectedly. It was like all of a sudden with President Obama and Michelle and Bill and Hillary, and they were going to Michigan. No, it's okay. No, forget it. That plays great before the election. No, we don't care, right?
The rare, honest reaction from Donald Trump. I marked it on my calendar when I saw this, Pat, as the day where Trump said something honest. Trump made headlines during his campaign when he said, "I'm going to assign a special prosecutor to investigate Hillary Clinton's FBI email situation. I'm going to put her in jail for how she handled those classified emails. Lock her up" was a key slogan on the campaign trail. Trump played these morons for fools. He was never going to prosecute Hillary Clinton. From the day he said it, it was clear it was never happening.
Yeah, and I mentioned this earlier in the program, but I mean, locking up your political opponents, that's something reminiscent of authoritarian regimes in developing countries.
Yeah.
It just makes you wonder which of his campaign promises are up for negotiation now.
Yeah, I guess whichever one someone mentions to him in the 5 minutes before he has to make a decision on it, because that's all he seems to be able to remember. This is the MO of a huckster. You say that before, it doesn't matter now. And obviously a lot of politicians do this. But you're not supposed to admit that it was just something you said for votes and never intended to do. Now, this is just going to make your head explode if you're in any way connected to the real world. How are the Trumpists defending what Donald Trump said? Well, some are actually angry and tweeting about it, but there are some Trumpists that are defending what Trump said by saying, "Hey, guys, it's not Trump's role. Trump can't investigate Hillary Clinton and lock her up. It's up to Jeff Sessions, the incoming attorney general." That is certainly one way to make excuses for the blatant lies of the campaign trail.
It's almost like the Trump supporters didn't understand the intricacies of what the president can and cannot do.
No doubt about it. And when it comes to trade wars with China, when it comes to the wall with Mexico, all great ideas that people want, and then they have no understanding of if and how those things would actually be carried out in the real world. GameFly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.